Hi guys, I hope you're having a wonderful day. As you can tell, we're high up in the air above Clifford's Tower in the city of York. Located in North England, York is a bustling tourist city and a must-see for anyone interested in culture and history. So come along with me and the kids as we do a walk through the city center and see the best sights in York. So just to get the day started, we picked up some donuts here. These look pretty tasty, nice, fresh made donuts. They smell delicious. Highly recommended for years on our YouTube channel. This was our first trip to York and our first real experience in North Yorkshire. Oh, these donuts are great. And so we're down in the city center. There are people everywhere. It's very lively here. I don't think it's anything special. I think that York is just as popular. York receives millions of visitors a year, so anyone visiting the city should book early for events and expect long lines and crowds. I wanted to come to York to go to the city center to walk through the Shambles market. The name is really awesome, but it closes pretty soon, so we're going to get in here and see as much as we can. The Shambles market opens up to Shambles Street, which is a historic street in York, featuring preserved medieval buildings, some dating back as far as the 14th century. Guys, it's beautiful to see if you want to see something that looks truly medieval. It's really interested in this market because I know there's going to be a lot of unique items and special things here that you may only be able to find here in York. Oh wow, I love crystals. Here's some nice rock selections and crystals. Yeah. The only problem is that we're walking and those crystal rocks are going to be heavy today. So let's keep moving through, see what else we can find here. As someone who always has his eye open for medieval and Gothic architecture, as I approached the Shambles, I started to get really excited because this looked like something right out of a medieval novel. This puts me in mind of Lincoln, but also the Gothic district in Barcelona. Either way, neither of those places have the authentic medieval look that this place has. This is so classically medieval. I feel like I'm walking right up on a Hogwarts scene. Oh, look at these tight, narrow streets. This is really beautiful, guys. Oh Lord, ghost maker's merchant. That is interesting, but something I will have to pass up. York has a reputation of being the most haunted city in England, in Europe, and possibly the whole world, which is not a title that I take lightly. Such unique shops down here. Some beautiful pastries. Oh, these look phenomenal. Clear to see that there's a beautiful cathedral up ahead of us. So guys, let's go check out this cathedral. York is too expansive. We won't be able to see everything in one day. But let's see what we can. This cathedral, even from this distance, is absolutely beautiful. The Gothic architecture is just stunning, even from back here. As a fan of beautiful cathedrals, it's easy to see that York Minster ranks among some of the best that I've ever seen. Founded in the year 627 and dedicated to St. Peter, the Cathedral and Metropolitan Church of St. Peter in York was consecrated in 1472. Commonly known as York Minster, the cathedral is the second largest Gothic cathedral in Northern Europe and is the largest cathedral completed during the Gothic era. As we approached the cathedral and I could get a closer look, I was impressed by the beautiful tan colored stone. You can clearly see that all the stone used to build the cathedral was quarried from the same location. York Minster clearly embodies the essence of magnificent Gothic architecture. My second impression of the York Minster is the absolute massive size of the cathedral. It's clear to see why the cathedral took from the year 1230 to 1472 to complete. Rising tall and magnificent from the ground, York Minster sets the skyline for the city of York. Made it to the cathedral, but we won't be able to go inside. It's after sightseeing hours. I have a general idea what it looks like inside. You can put up the pictures and see them elsewhere. I was hoping we make it in there, but there's so much to see in York. I'm only a little disappointed that we won't be able to make it in here. We're still going to try to make it back and go inside of Clifford's Tower, which is the York Castle. We're still trying to go see that. We're going to go back through the Shambles, see a little bit more of the city center, and then continue on to Clifford's Tower. A key objective for me in travel and adventures is for me to educate myself to learn more about the world, but also to educate my children, to expose them to as many new things as possible. This was my first trip to York, and this was also their first trip to York. Let's see what's over here, y'all.
Living in the
Y'all want to look at something for the babies in here? The babies don't need that. You think they like that? What is it? Goblin?
I've changed his name.
Okay, this is a nice store. So it's much larger on the inside than it appears on the outside. Oh, look at this. Blakely, which one do you like for your sister? Which one do you like for your sister? The strawberries or the little ducks? The duck? Does that jumper have ducks on it?
No, but it does have the same pattern.
But it doesn't have the ducks.
Yeah.
No, I have these four. I have boy, girl.
Oh, look. Oh.
So this is for them.
Oh, is this just the share or just
Yeah,
because you like
the
it?
share.
Yeah.
That's the share. That's the share that one. That's something to fight over.
It's cute. It's different, this one. 'Cause I love the jellycat stuff, but I don't see many that look like this. They're usually just like bunnies and stuff out there.
Yeah, it's a little different. Okay, so we picked up some gifts for the babies. Probably don't need any more clothes, but these were so cute, and I wanted to get them something from York. Working our way back towards Clifford's Tower, we came across a pavilion that sold nothing but Yorkshire-made produce and products made by Yorkshire artisans. And I can never pass up one of these shops, guys. I love buying local artist-made products. Oh, those are nice. Those are pretty. Yeah. See how pretty those are? I said those are pretty. In front of candles, those are really pretty. Excuse me, how much is this one?
That's 32. Has it not got a price in it?
I don't see one.
It's dropped off. It's 32.
Okay, that is beautiful. Can I get that?
You certainly can.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Handmade glass made
Yes.
by myself. And this is from a scene on the side of the road.
Okay.
Going through from Ullapool in Scotland to Edinburgh.
Yes.
And it was just all the silver birch forests and the foxgloves were in flower and
Yeah.
rose bushes. So I jumped out, took some photos, and this is a collection that came from.
It came from the photos. Oh, that's beautiful. Ooh. Are these brass? Brass?
Well, those ones are actually just painted resin.
Painted resin. Okay, okay.
You often can pick them up.
How about that pig? Can you get the penguins?
No, thank you. I'll wrap those up for you.
Let's see all of these awesome items for sale here. So beautiful. Oh, that is so pretty. How much is this?
£18.
18 pounds. I like it. It's the bees. Okay. Could you hold this for just a second? I have to get my card. We stopped here and picked up some things and items made specifically in Yorkshire. This nice little area right behind us is set aside for artisans, Yorkshire artisans. So everything that was made in Yorkshire. I love supporting local artists, and this was an opportunity to do that. Everywhere I go, I try to support local artists. So it was a great experience. So of all of our trips, of all of our city tours and travels, is that we always end up taking a lot of steps. So we're about to head up into Clifford's Tower, and there's quite a few steps to make it to the top. We can pay at the top?
Yes, please. So all the way up to the right, through the door, and my colleague can help you there.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Here we go. Of course, as always, imagine historically having to defend this hill. Oh, look at that. They put in something halfway for people like me, but the kids are going to keep going. So I have to keep going. Oh boy, these steps are tough. I'll have to take a break when I get to the top.
At the foot of the mound of Clifford's Tower is an open area known as the Eye of York. This was the site of the medieval castle's courtyard. The castle contained numerous halls, chambers, stables, and workshops. Crowded with soldiers, officials, and merchants who provided goods for the castle's community. It was a busy place.
Oh wow, this is nice. Here you go, Blakely. Yeah, though they put a nice new roof on top of it. That's gonna help preserve it, of course. And look at these pillars. And he said there's some talking seats in here. Yeah, he said there's talking seats. Oh my goodness, I just walked over a whale.
If you had dropped
It'd be gone. Wow. Okay, hold on. Here's one of the talking seats. I want to sit on the talking seat. I said
Talking seat? Why do they call it talking seat?
I'm hearing that the very best and the very worst of English history resides. The marvellous history of York should never be allowed to be forgotten.
I think that's it.
Wow.
Yeah.
What did it say?
There truly cannot be a better day in all the world. Today, I saw a cramped locomotive steam into the station. I have such a sense of pride and thankfulness for the great railway for saving my York. Before the railways arrived,
Okay, let's head around. Oh, that's cool. That is just scary. You might can't see it on the video, but that is just an open pit down below us there. The tower since 1700. Wow. So this is Clifford's Tower. Of course, there are pigeons in here. Built by William the Conqueror in the year 1068, Clifford's Tower was once a part of York Castle. Today, only the outer shell of Clifford Tower remains. Devoid of its upper floors and roof, it's hard to imagine what the tower used to look like back when it was in use.
This
just went, though. I think he wanted to get away from his lass who had wint over again. 4 healthy, bonny lasses she's borne him, and all 4 are any match for the lads who live round here. We've been having some fun on castle, though. I remember when I were a lad, thinking it were a grand old tower, and it will be a proper something to put it back to how it was. The young uns working on here have only just begun to live, and they don't remember what life were like before the Battle of Towton. They've only known life under a Yorkist rule, and that means they've become daft. But Towton, I were there that day, 17 years old and fighting with my dad. It snowed and snowed all day, but with the wind at our backs and the arrows flying, we destroyed the Lancastrians and put the king's brother, Edward, onto the throne.
The benches that told the story of Clifford's Tower and York Castle were really phenomenal. That was a great addition. As we worked our way up Clifford's Tower to the second level, we came across what is absolutely the best part of Clifford's Tower, and that is the roof, which is open, giving you phenomenal views across the city. So we're high atop Clifford's Tower. We're the last ones up here, guys. We're shutting it down at 6 p.m. We're about to head home. We have a long drive ahead of us. This has been a wonderful day and a great experience here in York. The Shambles were beautiful. I wish we could have went through the Cathedral, York Minster. I wish we could have did that, but we'll have to come back to York Kitchen the next time. Also, drop in the comments all the wonderful places here in York that we didn't get to see on this go through. We'd love to come back and do it again. Go. Take your time. Keep your hands on the handrail. Oh, this is going to remind us of the Sagrada Familia in Barcelona, right?
Except on this one, we can actually see the bottom. So that's not it.
I don't see the bottom. It's not pitch black. Take your time. One step at a time. One step at a time. Hold on to the handrail.
In the Sagrada Familia, it looked like this the entire time. And then it has the random breaks. This one actually looks like that Sagrada Familia.
Yep, keep going. It does. It does look like the Sagrada Familia. Keep going.